everybody, how's it going? So I have just watched Age of Attraction, and I might be the last one to the party, but my friends were talking about it. I'm not really used to watching these kind of shows, but my friends were talking about it, and I'm very interested in the psychology of relationships and all of that. So I had the chance and I just watched it, and I am hooked. So this is the first thing. Kudos to whoever produced this show, because it's incredible how many dynamics there are. And of course, everybody relates that to their own personal experience. And me personally, in my last relationship of 4 years was with a man that was 16 years older than me. So I do get the age gap, and I mean, I've done that, and so that's probably why I'm reading a lot of things differently. But to be honest, the first thing that I want to say about this show is I just can't believe how people lie. I'm the kind of person that I can read people very easily. So I'm the kind of person, I let you talk on whatever, but I can tell if you're full of shit or if you come from a genuine place. And I just let you talk basically, and then I draw my own conclusions. And I was shocked by, you can tell if people are not being genuine, but privately, this person is saying, I'm here because I want to date younger women. I don't care about settling down. I already have 2 kids and this and that. And then he goes out and he pretends, I'm older, so I want to settle down and I want this and I want that. And of course, the girl believes him, because also the younger you are, generally, the more romantic, let's say, you are. You do want to believe in love. You don't have that filter of, he's lying to me. I'm the same way. I had to learn the hard way that people are not genuine. And it's not because you just believe that the world is fabulous and all of that. But generally, when I meet someone, I don't start off by thinking that he's lying to me, because otherwise, you don't know anybody, right? And so it was incredible to see how easily people lie. And that just really put me in a place of, God, it's very difficult to date nowadays. I myself have been single for 3 years. And honestly, I've gotten to the point where if before I wanted relationships, now I don't even want to. The more single I am, the more time I spend with myself, the more I'm enjoying life, the more I'm spending time with my friends. I'm discovering who I am. I'm doing things that I genuinely like, and I don't rely on anybody but myself or my friends or my family. And so it's not that I just don't want the lows. I don't even want the highs anymore. And I think this is good, because I started dating when I was 15 years old. I dated all the way until 3 years ago. So I've always associated my identity to being with someone. And so for me, it was very, very difficult to separate the two things. And it's only starting to click now, to be honest. Only now I'm starting to learning to be by myself. Really, I learned to be an independent person, but it's different. I'm not talking taking yourself out to lunch or taking yourself out for a stroll, which are things that I've always done. I've learned to do, let's say. But I'm saying being okay with not having someone, with not having a relationship, with not having situationships, with not it's just me. And again, the more time passes, I'm human like everybody, but the less I want one. Not just because I don't want to suffer of that, but it's just I don't need it in a way. It's crazy. Of course, and I'm saying this is obviously because I don't like anyone at the moment, because obviously if you like someone, that just comes natural. We want connection. If we're attracted to someone, you want reciprocity. But I'm just saying that watching this show, if I have watched it 6 months ago, I would have seen completely different things, because, there's this moment where I think she's in her 40s, this woman says, I just want someone to complete me. And I was like, girl, what are you saying? And I understand it, because I used to feel incomplete if I didn't have a man, because like I said, I used to associate my identity with being with someone, because that's how I grew up basically. Now I'm like, after I've done the work, I'm in therapy and everything, and I'm living life and all of that, I'm seeing how toxic that is. And this is just my opinion, by the way. Like, let me know your opinion in the comments. This is just my reaction, my opinion. I'm not teaching anything to anybody right now. But from my experience, the moment that you need someone else to feel complete, you are at risk, because you depend on someone else, and your happiness literally depends on something that you cannot control and that is external of you. Now, in life, there are already so many things that you can't control, but I think putting your happiness eggs in someone else's basket is very, very dangerous, to be honest. And so it's incredible, because this also really reminded me of my experience in China. I studied there, and it was like all people from all over the world. It was amazing. And I remember that the more you dig, the more you realize that at the end of the day, we're just people and we just really want the same thing. So the moment you like overpass the religion, the politics, the nationality, the language, and the culture, and all of this, at the end of the day, we're just kids, and we just wanted, connection, friendship, love, just like anybody, because at the roots, we are human beings. And in this program, it was exactly the same thing. Like, no matter where you come from, no matter how old you are, no matter your experiences, at the end of the day, we all have suffered, and we've all had, happiness and love and something like that. We had some sort of like love experience, and we do all want like to feel safe, secure, loved, and all of these things. My personal reflection on this is, what I want for myself, to be honest, is always remembering to being enough for yourself. Because the moment you let somebody else be your safety, like I heard like 50-year-old plus women say, I want my man to not keep me safe, but it was like, oh, I want him to make me feel safe. Of course, I want a man to make me feel safe as well, but I think it was coming from a place of, I don't feel safe for myself, and so I need that from someone. And I've experienced that as well. So this is why I'm saying I understand it so much. I can relate so much to that. And by the way, of course, it's relatable, because otherwise I wouldn't make these TV shows. But I've experienced that, and that's exactly because I've experienced it that I know that the moment, again, you let it out of yourself, then if it's not something that you feel in within you, the moment that that person is not around, you fall, and you don't want to fall. Safety, love, respect, all of these things, I really think they should come from the inside. That doesn't mean that you're a work in progress and then you have to be perfect and grown and realized and fulfilled to then find someone. Absolutely. But I think there's a lot of self-work that needs to be done in order to feel grounded enough to then walk your life with someone else and not lean into that person. At least this is what I've experienced, and this is my experience. Again, I'm not teaching anything to anybody. So this is bottom line, my experience. It was incredible to see how different people are, different cultures also. I'm Italian, they're Americans, and different ethnicities, different religions, different upbringings, different levels of education, different jobs, and different everything. And at the same time, we've all like come from suffering. We all come from happiness also in relationships that didn't work. And we really search for love and connection. I thought that was just beautiful. And also incredible how people can lie. I'm gonna stand by that really shocked me to the core, like, because it was definitely like the clip, like he said, I don't wanna settle. And then the next second he told the girl, I wanna settle down. And she believed him, obviously. We've all been there. So I can't wait to see episode 2. And the others, let me know your thoughts. Did you watch it, by the way? I want to know your thoughts. Also, if you watched more than one episode. And yeah, so this is it. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.